I never actually told y'all that the professional athlete sent this to my house. Psalm 2 days ago, I said okay. So when he asked to see Psalm 2 days ago, I said okay. And then I was like, well, he's in school. Actually, how about tomorrow? Let's talk tomorrow. He said okay. Tomorrow came, he never reached out to me, okay? Would I have liked if you reached out to me so we could talk like grown adults and figure out something? Sure. But it's not genuine. Nothing this man does is ever genuine, okay? My son has been crying out for this person for months. Called, FaceTimed, nothing. He literally ignored him like he's a bitter ex. His child, a 3-year-old who can't make sense of none of this, okay? And guess who had to put up with that? Me, okay? I had to be the one to regulate his emotions. I put him in summer camp out of desperation, okay? I had to put my best friend as an emergency contact because that's how absent this person has been. Now all of a sudden you want to come, what, disturb my child's peace? I just have to start using discernment. Mind you, I never gave him my address, so that was very odd and weird. He didn't even know my last name. Like, it literally says Nardose. I don't even want to show y'all, but it literally said Nardose. And he sent, I didn't even open it honestly, so I'm gonna find out what it is. But I thought that was so disrespectful. Why would you stalk me, find out where I live, and send a gift? I don't care if it's Dior, Schmior, I don't care if it's diamonds. You don't do that. The DA literally had my entire information, and he still asked for my number. He still doesn't disrespect me like that, which is respect, boundaries. You get what I'm saying? So, but let's.
All right, so let's address the elephant in the room. I'm a single father raising 2 kids by himself.
Being male-centered left me a pregnant single mother, depressed, broke, and back at my mama's house. I can't really explain to y'all in 3 minutes everything that I went through or everything that I learned, but I'm 26 now. I had been in relationships since I was 15, and I got pregnant when I was 23. And in those relationships, I never chose myself until I had no choice but to choose myself. I had to move back home to Augusta. Well, what I thought was love didn't have me thinking clearly. But I did have the faith of a mustard seed. And I did have people around me who believed in me. So I hopped back in my bed. And of course, now I had a little one dependent on me, so failure wasn't an option. For some of us, growth is not linear. Sometimes you do have to fall and bump your head to learn a lesson. As long as you're self-aware and you trust God and you have faith, you can come back from anything. These past 3 years, I have changed into a completely different person. At one point, I didn't even feel comfortable doing content because I just didn't have my shit together. I didn't want to present myself to the world without having my shit together. Now I'm just in a space where I'm trying to be more present in life and less present in love. And I'm still a lover girl, but I'm a lover girl for my baby, my family, my friends, my clients, and for God. Because that's who a girl put herself in. But we're making better decisions now, and
I don't know how to put it, man. Like, I never thought like a woman would like stop you from being a father, nigga. Like, I never saw this coming, man. Like, I've tried everything I need to do, bro, to change my life around, dog, so I can be a better father for my son, bro. I don't know what to do anymore, man. I done went to the court, bro. I done went and found the legitimization, bro. She missed the court date, bro. Had me in the courtroom for 2 hours, bro, on the Zoom, bro. And then the dude get on there like, yeah, nigga, if she ain't here next time, we gonna drop this mug. Like, then y'all got, bro, I don't know what to do, bro. Like, I try to bend over backwards. I try to be a punk, like scary, like act like the weakest dude I can be to get this girl to act nice to me and give me time with my son, bro. I don't understand this, dog. Then I got my own mom, bro. See, like my own mom, bro, teaming up with my son mom, bro, to keep me away from my son, dog. Keeping me away from my son, bringing him over my mom's house and not telling me, she not telling me, bro. I don't get it. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't club. I don't do none of this stuff, bro. I don't have a job, so I'm available. I'm an entrepreneur, bro, and I cannot get time with my son, bro, and it's eating me up, bro. And I don't know what to do, man. And I gotta file a whole nother legitimization case just so I can try to get this girl. And I found it, and I put the serve thing. I did everything right, bro. Apparently, she never got served. But they made sure whenever something happened with me, I get served. Last time I saw my son, he's like, why didn't you come to my birthday party, man? Like, bro, your mom trying to get me locked up, man. I don't do nothing to her, bro. I don't fight her. I don't swing at her. I don't cuss at her. I don't do nothing to her, bro. I don't do none of that. She's just mad because I'm not there. I'm doing whatever I'm supposed to do, bro. I'm trying to do everything I'm supposed to do to be a better father, bro. It's like these women, man. It's like they try to paint a picture like you just the worst dude in the world, bro. They try to make it seem like you the same dude that you were 5 years ago after you done made all these changes so they can keep telling their friends why they don't keep you around, why they don't let you see your son, why they keep your son away from you, bro. This is the most evilest thing I've ever seen a human being do. Consistent years I've given money every single month, every single 2 weeks on a schedule. And still, if she get mad, I can't see him, bro. And it's like the world accepts that. It's like the world let these women walk around and have their way with the kids and wonder why these kids grow up and they shooting y'all. Wonder why these kids, 16 years old, catching murder charges.
I pay my own bills.
True. And I'm glad you do. But you also need to answer up to these questions. I'm looking at the time, checking my watch, 2:20, checking my phone, it's 2:20. I hear the garage open up. I'm like, oh, that must be my mama. You know, she trying to be a hot girl and stuff this summer, even though she a little too old for that. But we gonna talk about that later. So where you been? Where you been at? Who you been with? The questions you would ask me. Go ahead, I'm waiting. All this recording ain't gonna change the fact that you need to answer my questions. Where you been? Who you been with? Clearly you was responsible enough to make it home, but was you really responsible while you was gone? I'm looking at your outfit. It's a little bit revealing. Let me see. I see a lot of holes here and way too many holes up here. I see a little bit of holes down here by the thigh. Yeah, this clearly wasn't pre-approved. And yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. What you doing coming home at 2:20 in the morning? What's up with that?
I'm grown.
Yes, I'm grown too.
No.
So you need to answer grown people questions.
You're not.
Where you been at? What you been doing?
I pay my own bills.
True. And I'm glad you do. But you also need to answer up to these questions. I'm a little too old for that.